Want to know what the 5 top neighborhoods in Whitby are? Stay tuned while I hit the streets and we go check them out. Hey, what's going on? My name is Brad Gates with Right at Home Realty, and I'm a local realtor here in the Durham region. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit that little bell so you're notified each and every time I do post a new video. In this video, I'm going to be covering off the top 5 neighborhoods in Whitby. So if you're looking to move here, I'll go over what the neighborhoods have to offer and what the houses are like. I absolutely love it when people reach out, so if you are looking to relocate here, you can call, you can text, you can email, you can even send the carrier pigeons, whatever is easiest for you, and I'm here to make the move a lot easier. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. So our 5th spot is called Taunton North, so it's an area north of Taunton all the way up to Conlin, and then it runs from just west of Thornton Road all the way to just east of the 412. The area I'm at right now is actually it's a major development area, so there are quite a few different builders that are in here, and they're developing this whole northern section. And right now there's 3 schools in the area, and typically what happens is the houses get built first and then the schools get built after. So in the meantime, if the schools that are here currently aren't enough to pretty much hold the demand that's here, the schools in the close by vicinity, they actually help, and so that people would be having their children bused to those other schools, which are relatively close at the end of the day, but it's just the schools that are going to be here long term, they still have to be built. The area itself has 7 parks, there's 2 splash pads that are here, so there's a lot of stuff to do for children. There's 2 driving ranges, there's 1 executive 9-hole golf court. The average house price here in Taunton North is around $729,000. So 95% of the properties are owner occupied, 5% are rented. So if you're looking to rent, it's going to be a little difficult to find a home here just because there's not too many. So that could change a lot once these new homes get developed. But for right now, it might be a little hard. So let's jump onto the streets and you can see the neighborhoods. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that little tour. You could see the houses that are here along with the different shopping malls that you would be going to if you were going to be living here. So let's jump on to the next section. Our 4th section is Port Whitby, and I figured what's more suiting than to film this right in front of the Whitby Yacht Club. It's an area that runs from Lake Ontario up to the 401 and then the Lynn Marsh to the creek, which is just east of Brock. It's an area that has, you divide it into 3 sections really. You have Port Whitby, Whitby Shores, and then the condos. They all offer their own uniqueness, and that's kind of the neat thing about it is it caters to so many different people. It has a very strong community spirit here, and it's very close to nature. It is close to the lake, it has great views. The trails are phenomenal that are here. You're also close to the 401, to the GO station, and then also downtown Whitby. There are many parks, there's schools, and it's well serviced by schools in neighboring communities as well. The area itself is split into 74% owners and then 26% renting. And the good thing about that is it's a good mix of everything. So if you're looking to rent, there's going to be properties here that come that you can rent. And the average house price is $627,000. So without further ado, why don't we hit the streets and we can go check out what some of the houses look like. Welcome back. Hopefully you got to see some of the houses and some of the area and what it's actually like. So let's jump on to the next area. The village is Brooklin, and it's the north part of Whitby, which runs from about the 407 up to Columbus Road, and then it starts on the west end at Ashburn and goes all the way east to about the creek that runs around Taunton Road. It's an area that's great for all types of households. There's a huge range of people living here, from young families to empty nesters. The area itself, it has a lot of kids, and that's kind of the good thing about it. If you are a young family starting, it's an area with children that are here. The average is about 2 per household, and a lot of them are young. When you're driving through the streets, you can tell there's a lot of kids out playing. The area has 6 public schools, it has 3 Catholic schools, and then it has 13 parks. So it's an area that's really geared towards families. And the mix in terms of homeowners to renters, 95% of the properties are homeowner, and then 5% are being rented. The average house price sits at about $777,000, and the houses start at $600,000 and go all the way up north of $2 million, depending on the type of house that you're looking for. So let's go take a property tour and you can see some of the houses in the neighborhood. So our second spot is Williamsburg, and it's an area that's located from the train tracks, which is just below Roslyn, up to about Taunton, and then it starts at the creek, which is just east of Coronation, and it goes all the way to Brock Street. And it's an area that's great for people that are looking to move to Whitby. I think that's why it's been so desirable for so long, is people that are looking to move out to Whitby. This is kind of the area that they've been focusing on because of the style of houses and then the amenities that are in the area. In this area specifically, there are 6 schools, there's 10 parks, and the demographics of the area, 95% of the homes are homeowner occupied, and then 5% are being rented. So if you're looking to rent, it's going to be a little bit more competitive to find something here. And the average house price here is $769,000. So let's go take a look at the neighborhood so you can go see what the houses look like. So our top spot is Rolling Acres, and it's located in central Whitby, which is from Roslyn to Taunton, and then it starts from Anderson and goes all the way just west of Thornton Road. It's actually where I call home. So we moved to Rolling Acres in December of 2019. So we've only been here for about 5 or 6 months at this point, and so far we're liking it. Main factor that drew us to this area was the fact that it has the highest rated public school that would service this area, and it's called Falling Brook. So if you look at the Fraser Institute, who does all the school rankings, you can go and see, based on the areas, the school rankings. And one thing that really helps drive values of real estate up is good schools. And if you're in an area that has good schools, highly rated, that will draw more people to choose this area to live in because they have that draw. The area itself has 3 elementary schools, it has 9 public schools, and has a lot of open space and parks. So it's really geared towards younger type families. There is a huge demographics of different people here. So whether you're a young family starting out or you're empty nesters, that it's, your house is getting a little bit more empty, it really caters to all of those types of people. The area itself is 90% homeowners, and 10% of the properties are being rented. So it's got a good mix for that. So if you are looking to rent, it won't be as competitive as some of the other areas. The area itself is it's mixed between new and older homes. So depending on the area you go, you can have something that's brand new, or you're going to have something that could be 30 to 40 years old. And other than that, let's take a look through the area. Oh, and one last thing, the average house price in this area is at $737,000, and that takes into account townhomes all the way up to the detached type homes. So let's do a tour, and then you can see what the area is like. Well, that's our video on the top 5 neighborhoods of Whitby. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. And also, at the beginning, if you forgot, subscribe to the channel and click that little bell so you're notified each and every time I do post a new video. And as I said earlier, if you are looking to relocate here, you can call, text, email, send the carrier pigeon, whatever is easiest for you. And I'm here to make things a lot easier. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.